Well, Mayor Fisher, not the only one critical of some of the cuts that were made tonight. Many at City Hall watching the decision left angry with what the council came up with. And Dennis Ting continues our team coverage here at 11. He's been talking with several people after the vote, and he is joining us live downtown for with that reaction. Dennis?
Well, Doug, last week, Councilman Bill Hollander told us that no one is ever happy with the budget, especially because things always have to be cut. But this budget seems like it hurts a lot more.
We like to call ourselves a compassionate city, and unfortunately, we haven't really lived up to that at this point.
It wasn't a compassionate move at all. There is no doubt about that.
Anger and frustration, just two of the many ways people who attended the council vote are describing their feelings after the Metro Council voted to pass the budget for the upcoming year. Many seeing services provided by the city with less funding or left out altogether.
The reality was, several months back, there were options for tax incentives, tax break cuts that, or increases in some levels that would have stave this off.
A large group of people with AFSCME Council 962, which represents workers with youth detention services, were especially upset with the council's decision to transfer operations to the state level, which would likely mean moving the service out of Jefferson County.
Some of these kids may never see their parents again. I hate to think that way, but it's devastating.
Also absent from the budget, funding for the living room, which means the program that helps an average of 400 people in crisis each month will be shutting down for the next year.
I'm not sure what will happen to them, really. Some will be arrested and go into the criminal justice system, I'm sure. Others, I don't know. I'm afraid some of these individuals will just give up and end their lives.
Others protested the cut to the Affordable Housing Trust Fund from $10 million to $5 million.
I think that the budget itself was totally heartless.
Now, Councilman Hollander says he hopes to get ahead of the next budget by starting discussions as soon as possible, even as early as this August. Now, I asked a lot of these people from these groups protesting the decision what their next step was. They say they hope to take up Councilman Hollander on his word. They hope to be included in those budget discussions when they happen so they can work on getting funding for their programs for the next fiscal year. Live downtown, Dennis Ting, WHAS 11 News.